There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
Not a bird, not a plane, not even a frog. Just little old me, Underdog.
There's MC and his buddy Julie, go gophers on the run. The stories of McBragg outrageous, no one could be more courageous. Underdog. Welfare. Go watch the hunter chase the fox. He Tooters on the rocks and then there's Underdog. Underdog. Underdog.
Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting all who rob and plunder.
Strange things were afloat in the city.
Give us all your silver coins.
Ghosts! It's ghosts!
Ghosts! Nonsense! There are no such things as ghosts. There's nothing to be afraid of. Take this. It went through him. Right through him. Ghosts! Since you have interfered, I must lightning jolt you.
He can't move!
The ghost did
Run
it!
for your lives!
Your silver tea set is lovely, Alice.
Thank you, dear. Do you have another cup of tea?
Give us your silver tea set.
Ghosts? How? Ghosts?
What is it? What's wrong?
It's those ghosts.
There are no such things as ghosts. My fist went through him. Ghosts!
You have interfered. I shall lightning jolt you.
He can't move.
Oh, no!
Now we shall take the silver tea set. Give us all your silverware.
Ghosts! I don't believe it!
Impossible.
Ghosts! This is only somebody's idea of a joke. Watch this. It went through him. Ghosts!
You have interfered. I shall lightning jolt you.
He can't
It's in
move!
shock.
The ghost did it.
And now we shall take your silverware. It's unbelievable. Real ghosts. Someone call Underdog.
Call Underdog!
He'll stop the ghosts.
Send for Underdog.
But at that moment, Underdog was in a mighty tussle with huge sharks. Weary from this heroic effort, Underdog quickly hurried home to get some needed sleep.
What kind of creature can this be who comes in here to waken me?
I must have your silver ring.
Never. The secret compartment of my ring I fill with an Underdog super energy pill.
You can have the pill, but I must have the silver ring. Give it to me, or I shall lightning jolt you. That's what will happen unless I get the ring.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you've got. Here I come, ready or not. The blows I strike have no effect, and this creature is making my room a wreck.
The battle raged furiously. Underdog used his rocket speed to dodge the jolts, but his own blows were useless against this enemy. And finally, Underdog was tiring. Yes, Underdog had been lightning jolted. Is there no hope for him? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode.
Well, Tooter, how do you feel on this beautiful day?
Not so beautiful, Mr. Wizard. I'm hankering for adventure in the briny deep.
What's that?
I want to go on one of those sea hunts. Be a real underwater type.
Yes, I see what you mean. Well, you must be very careful when you is a sea haunter. They is brave men, but is always called upon for dangerous work.
Mr. Sea Haunter! Wait, Mr. Sea Haunter! I must have your help!
Well, now, what can I do for you?
It's my little brother. He's been in the water for 30 minutes now, and
Say no more, fair lady!
The sea haunter was always ready for the emergency. Quickly, he whisked into action.
Wait!
Flippers don't flip too well here.
Wrong place, Sea Haunter! My brother's down at the ocean! Hurry!
Quickly, they hurried to the ocean, and once there, the sea haunter suggested the use of his mighty boat.
Come on, fair lady! Let's use my mighty boat!
I'm so worried. You see, my little brother used this old garbage can and made himself a play submarine.
Now, that's real cute. Play submarine.
He stayed down before, but never this long.
Now, you just stop your worrying. I'll take care of everything. I love kids.
Soon as they had reached the spot where the boy was last seen, the sea haunter made his mighty leap into the briny deep.
Is he?
He's after me. That young'un is firing torpedoes at me.
But he's only playing with you. Please bring him up. I'm terribly afraid.
And so again, the sea haunter made his mighty leap into the water.
No, you cut that out. Gotcha.
Oh, thank you, Sea Haunter, my brave hero. He would never have come up without your help.
Think nothing of it, fair lady. Now we'd best be starting back toward land. We drifted quite a ways out. Was somebody kind of playing with my motor?
Brother dear was sharpening his axe, that's all. I hope your lovely motor isn't ruined.
Have no fear. The mighty sea haunter has on his mighty boat everything. See that mighty mast up there? Well, I put a sail on that and... Fair lady, you better do something about that brother of yours. Looks like now all I can do is go in and fix up my motor. You stand by, fair lady, and turn it on when I give the signal, but watch that little kid.
So once again, the sea haunter made a mighty leap into the water.
Wonderful, brave Sea Haunter. You got the motor running perfectly, and look what little brother's found. A nice water boat.
Look out! Stand back! A mine! Help, Mr. Wizard! Help! I had enough!
Well, once again, I gotta do it. Drizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drone. Time for this one to come home.
Frazzle Frolics. I'm sure everyone is going to have a fine time.
Yes, sirree, Major. And I'm going to enter every contest to be sure and win that first prize. A delicious chocolate cake. Oh, it sure is great not to have to worry about that savoir-faire.
The time is now. Let the contest for the Fort Frazzle Frolics begin. The first contest today will be the annual snowball fight. The last man left on his feet is the winner. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, boy. Look at that little bitty Klondike cop they gave me to fight. This will be a massacre. That little bitty Klondike cop can really throw snowballs fast, but he's not going to do me out of that prize. I'll just put a little white paint on this rock. That's what I'll do. All right, you, take this. I couldn't have missed. That pitch was right on target. Maybe I just better take a little peek and see what happens.
And here's the winner in the snowball contest.
Yay!
Now our second contest, ice fishing. The winner of this is the one who brings in the largest fish.
Just look at that silly little fishing pole he's got. And the size of that hole he cut in the ice. Why, he couldn't get a big fish through there if he caught one.
The contest is for catching fish, not looking like one.
You just wait and see who brings in the biggest fish. So he was lucky, that's all. So he got one fish. But I'll get a bigger one. Whoop! The bite, and it's a beauty.
This fish on the line must be a big one.
This is the winner for sure.
This fish is sure to win the contest. Look, everyone! Look at the poor fish I have reeled in.
The winner of the ice fishing. And now for the third and final contest, the flexible flyer frolic. May the best cop win.
It seems the Klondike cat is gaining.
I'm gaining on him now. He'll never stop this flexible flyer of mine. This time I've got him for sure.
And here he is, the winner of this beautiful chocolate cake.
Now, wait just a minute. Who is that little Klondike cop?
Savoir-faire is everywhere.
I'll make mincemeat out of you, mouse.
Don't worry, folks. He'll catch savoir-faire. Klondike Cat always gets his mouse.
There, Rainbow Island. Let me tell you an amazing adventure.
Another? Perhaps tomorrow, Commander.
I was a bit down on my luck, don't you know, when a telegram arrived offering me a handsome job in the States, if I could be there the next day. Having missed the weekly plane, I borrowed an expensive private plane, knowing that I would soon be able to reward the owner handsomely for its use. Soon I spotted an enormous rainbow over a tiny island. I could not resist taking a picture with my remarkable camera, but I forgot this was an open cockpit plane. Pilotless, the plane zoomed past me and crashed. I was diving helplessly downward. My reputation would be lost.
To say nothing of your life.
Yes, that too. I thought fast. I reached out and caught the rainbow. And slid gently to the ground, unharmed.
Amazing. But how did you pay for the wrecked plane?
Having reached the end of the rainbow, I simply picked up the pot of gold, which everyone knows is there, and had plenty to pay for the plane, and also set myself up in business.
I say, Commander, what a colorful story.
Quite.
The silence around the famous Breakroc prison was suddenly shattered. One of the prisoners had made a daring daylight escape. Who was it? Yes, it was that wily, clever criminal, the Fox.
Now that I'm out of there, I'm going to get the guy that put me in, the Hunter. I'm going to track him down and teach him a lesson he'll never forget.
Unaware of all this, the Hunter and his nephew, Horace, were spending a few days in the Hunter's summer cabin.
Ah, this is the life, son. Peace and quiet. And even delicious food. Oh, that's soup. I say, that soup is hot.
Mine's hot too, Unc.
Well, son, why don't we just take us a little walk in the woods while this soup is cooling off?
It's a great idea, Unc. Let's go.
And while they were gone, who should find his way to the cabin door but, yes, the Fox.
They must have stepped out for a walk. Might as well make myself at home and prepare a little surprise for the Hunter.
Yes, sir, a walk among the trees is good for the limbs. Yeah, that's a joke, son. Pay attention. What? Somebody's been eating my soup.
Somebody's been eating my soup too, Unc, and they ate it all up.
Well, I better sit in my favorite chair and think this over. Now, according to my precise calculations, somebody's been... look at here. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, and they moved it.
And look at mine, Unc. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, and they broke it.
Now, don't lose control, son. Somehow this whole bit seems a mite familiar to me. I think there's a surprise waiting upstairs.
You mean a little girl with long blonde hair?
Oh, you read that book? Well, you wait here. I'll handle it. Now, look at here, little girl. Why, she's not there.
Gee, Unc, you ought to be more careful. You might hurt yourself falling downstairs like that.
Well, must have been the altitude that got me. I'm not as young as I was.
Did you find a little girl, Unc?
Nobody there at all.
But there's got to be a little blonde girl, Unc. She ate my soup and broke my chair.
Well, you're right, son. We'll search this place till we find her. Now, you start in the cellar, and I'll start upstairs.
And as this search began, a nationwide search was going on for the Fox.
I'll tell you, it's just as though the ground swallowed him up. We've looked everywhere. Oh, if only the Hunter were here, he'd find the Fox for sure.
Guess it's no use. I've searched every spot. The Hunter never overlooks a thing. And there's nobody here, Horace. Horace, there's nobody here but us.
Gee, Unc, you nearly squashed me flat.
And look at there. Somebody's moved the stairs.
Why, it's like there was ghosts here, Unc. I'm scared.
What, ghosts? Yeah. Why, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, son. There's no such thing as ghosts. Us grown-ups know that. Yeah! A ghost! Run for your life! Head for the hill!
hunter I might have known. Way out in the woods, and still you managed to catch the fox. Ah, how can we ever repay you? Well, now, forget about me, son. Get a call in to missing persons. There's a little girl with long blonde hair who's missing. Missing from where, Hunter? Why, from this story, son. Where else? Yeah, be alert, boy.
The mighty Underdog could not move. He had been lightning jolted, and now the ring which held his super energy pill was being stolen.
I must have the silver ring.
Meanwhile, only a short distance away, Sweet Polly Purebred was doing a remote telecast.
Oh, dear viewers, it's just terrible. All over the city, these ghosts have struck, stealing silver everywhere. No one knows what to do, so we are all searching desperately for Underdog.
There he is!
Wonderful! Oh, Underdog, I'm so glad to see you. Ghosts are striking all over the city. They're stealing silver and why don't you say something, Underdog? Why do you just keep standing there?
No use trying to talk with him, Sweet Polly Purebred. I saw what happened. Even got this picture.
Oh, no. Underdog has been lightning jolted by one of those ghosts. What can we do?
Maybe if we threw water on him.
Oh, yes. Everybody get some water.
The water's short-circuiting him.
But it isn't waking him.
If he keeps on sizzling, he might burn up.
Stop Underdog from sizzling. He's our only hope.
Sand. Throw sand on him. The sizzling stopped, but there's no movement in the sand.
Now the ghosts will get us all. Underdog was our only hope.
Look! It's moving!
The sand is moving.
Underdog, you're all right again.
This sand you poured put things in hand. The lightning ran off me into the sand.
What about the ghosts, Underdog? Can you stop them?
They're all over town. You've got to stop those ghosts.
When you call them ghosts, your reasoning fails. The only ghosts are in fairy tales.
But I saw the ghosts, Underdog, and one of them lightning jolted you.
And they're stealing silver from all over town. Just look at this picture. If that isn't a ghost, what is it?
Yeah.
What is it, Underdog?
What is it?
Lightning they have, but silver they need. This is a difficult riddle indeed.
Quickly, Underdog put his computer brain to work on this strange riddle to determine what these creatures really were.
He's got it. I really think he's got it. What are they, Underdog?
These ghost-like creatures who frighten crowds are really only men of clouds.
Cloud men!
He says they're cloud
That's why they're full of thunder and lightning.
And quickly, Underdog told the people about a strange planet millions of miles away. The planet Cumulus, where only cloud men lived, ruled over by King Cumulus Regulus.
Well, why are they stealing silver?
Yeah, what do they want silver for?
Yeah.
I know why they want silver. Every cloud must have a silver lining.
Every cloud must have a silver lining. Every cloud must have a silver lining.
Look, it's the cloud men.
They're all leaving.
And they brought our silver.
They stole your silver and they stole my ring. I must go to Cumulus and face their king.
But you look so weak, Underdog. And you don't have your ring with the super energy pill inside. I'm going to Cumulus with you. Maybe I can help.
And so the weakened Underdog took off with Sweet Polly Purebred. What will happen when they reach the planet Cumulus? Will Underdog be able to fight the Cloud Men without his super energy pill? There's a thrilling time ahead in our next exciting episode.
Oh.